Morning, people. I'm very pooped. I took everything I had to get up this morning. So, status reports. I am working on my house. I'm dropping tile like it's hot in my spare bedroom because it's empty right now. So I was like, okay, well, why not put some tile? It's empty, right? How hard could it be? It's a tiny little space, like 125 something. That's the measurement, so I'm not good at numbers. I think feet? Yeah. Something like that. Could be. No, I'm not even going to try. Can't do, especially in the morning time. So, I'm dropping this tile down, and my friends come to help me, and I have a 4-day weekend. I'm like, I'm going to get this done. It's going to be great. I've never done tile. I don't know what I'm doing. How hard could it be? So, I'm putting, we start by doing the mortar dance, which is you just get a big stick and hump the mortar because it's really hard to mix. So you mix it, and when you mix it, you keep mixing. Ew, is that a dead bird? Gross. Anyway, so then you mix and mix and mix, and then once you're done mixing, I don't know the first thing about putting any tile in the ground, so I just said, if I get, let me start. So I started putting down the tile, and my friend was helping me, and I was like, all right, progress. So I was like so proud of myself for doing manual labor. I was like, yeah, look at this. And so father finally came. Mind you, I text him at like 9:30 in the morning. Hey, please come help me. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. No clue what I'm doing, dude. Come help me. So he comes at like 2 from 9. And he sees that I put all this tile down, and tile is not straight. It is real crooked. Apparently there's a way you're supposed to start tile, and I just started from a corner and went onward. But I was using the divider, so they were evenly spaced crooked tiles. And my dad was so mad, and he was like, why did you start without me? And I was like, yo, you didn't come when I asked you. It's like, I cannot cut this. And I was like, you go cut it. It's not hard. I'll cut it. So we got into a little spat. And then I huffed and puffed, and I was like, fine! And then I went on a rampage and pulled up all the tiles that I had done. And I was so pissed because he did some weird voodoo magic with this string that he lifted and let go, and it made a line on the ground. And I was like, what the fuck kind of magic is this? And and then I just left. I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Can't do it. I did all that labor, all that stuff for nothing. I was pissed. Can I go here? Yes, I can. So, huffing and puffing, I went and laid in the driveway, and I laid there because I was so pooped. I am not used to manual labor like that. That's a man's job for me. I don't give a fuck if that's sexist. I don't like doing man work. So yes, don't like doing man work. So then, mind you, I tried to find somebody, but I don't know who to find. Everybody who wants to do it wants to charge up the butt. So I was laying down in the driveway for a while because I couldn't move after that. and I'm hurting so bad now. Anyway, then after Daddy started putting down the tile correctly or whatever, then I went back and I was like, okay, what's going on? I participated to help him after he had caught up to what I had, or done enough that I had did before. Does that make sense? So, yes, he put down the tile, and then I started sawing the tiles with the tile saw. I never worked a saw before. I became a tile cutting expert. And I finished cutting all the tile, and then the next day, like, I told Dad, I was like, Bob, because he came so late, and it got dark, because it's like, dude, you cannot just cut the tile at 8 o'clock at night. That's really loud and obnoxious. You can't be doing that to people. So I go for it, and then I'm gonna go for it. Whee! Sorry, I have to drive. Ah, not a good thing. No. Go back. Go back. Anyway. I'm really out of it right now. Like, really. I'm so worn out from all the work. So worn out. I am sore in spots that I didn't think that could be sore. And it's not a hurt, it's not a pain, but it's just it's tender. All my muscles are so tender. So tender. And my ankles were swollen because of all of the stuff that the lifting and the moving and the heavy, and my dude didn't stop me. So then, anyway, I was cutting the tile, and then I asked Dad, I was like, well, when are you coming tomorrow? Because you can't come late again. Motherfucker, you need to start early so we can finish and not lose time. So I woke up. This was on Monday. So Sunday he came and started. Mind you, I had a 4-day weekend, so I was waiting for people because I want my friends to help. That's what my wonderful friends are for. And they did step up, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you to Josh and Chandler and Christine and Daddy for your contributions to help me in my endeavors to tile my room. So then the next day happened because he did most of all the room except for the portion where the door is, the one line of tile where the door is, and then the closet. So he laid down the tile everywhere else, and I cut the tiles. I learned how to cut tiles. So the next morning, I started cutting the tiles around the doors and stuff, making them L-shaped or whatever the hell. Please don't kill me, big old truck. Please. Thank you. I started cutting the tiles. So then I called him, and I was like, when are you going to come down here and help me? Because I was doing this by myself, and I need help. I don't know how to cut, like, the corner pieces, because that takes math skills and measuring. And Dad's like, no, baby, those pieces, the door pieces are so hard. You have to cut them L shape. And I'm like, really, Dad? Because they're already done. It's not hard. You just put a line on it and cut it, and then make sure it fits. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, that's what happens when I learn how to do something that you say is hard. I figure out your bullshit, and then I call you out on it. Good job, Father. He's like, what? And I was like, well, come and see what your daughter has done. Whatever. You are handicapped. Get the fuck out of the way. What the fuck? Handicapped motherfucker. Slow ass piece of tard. Okay. So then, because he was working and it was raining, and okay, this is the funniest part, because I was using the tile saw and I got so red and muddy everywhere. My whole hair turned red. I became full-on totem squaw. And Yeah, that was fun. So the next day I was like, okay, I'm gonna be prepared because I washed my hair the night before, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that again. That's it. It felt really weird. It was really hard to wash out. So I put my hair in a little bun, and then I put a zebra shower cap on top of it, and then I put a bathing suit top and some black man shorts. And it was raining, and it was cold, and I was out there. I had a little table and a little tile saw, and I was cutting tiles as soon as I woke up on Monday. I was out there working. I cut all the tiles. Very proud of myself. Good job. And then Daddy came and he's like, good job, baby. Baby, good job. I was like, yeah, Dad, it's not, you just need to do it. It's not hard. I don't understand why you're saying it was so complicated. I don't know how to do the smaller pieces because I don't know how to measure that stuff. And then Monday my fridge came, which I'm so excited about my new fridge. I just was on my feet all weekend, cleaning up everything in life and doing manual labor, and I'm so sore. And I started watching the OJ versus People versus OJ Simpson or whatever, which was pretty good, actually. Pretty good. Good job. I had a lot of fun, even though I made memories, and that's what I appreciate about that. Like, even though it was very frustrating, and I did get pretty pissed off for a time, but I got over it. I got over it real quick. So yeah, I got my tile almost down. All the tile is down at this point. Now I have to go through and scrape the middle of the tiles, like in between portions, so that I can clean it up, and then I have to have a vacuum and suck all the stuff in between. And then we will put down the grout. I believe that's what the grout. And I have some stuff to take back. Went to Home Depot because I bought the tiles there, because the guy, his name was Jack, he was very helpful. He was like, here's the boxes that you need, and you'll get one extra just in case you need it. And I was like, that's fine, thank you very much, I appreciate your help. So, and there's 9 tiles in a box, and we used all but like 7 tiles. And so I took the other tiles back because of the refrigerator, I had to get like a valve and stuff. So I had to go there, and a cabinet, and my fridge is too big, so I was like, well, shit, I need to either get a cabinet or figure out a way to do something, because it's not fitting in the space. Now, I customized my kitchen, so I have the ability to customize even more, because it's not original. What did you say? It doesn't matter. It's customizable. I have done it to where it's great. So I got a little shelf, a little cabinet shelf, and then I told Daddy to just swap them so the fridge can go right in, which is going to be awesome when it's done. I'm excited. So that happened, and then I took everything out of the old fridge, on the refrigerator part, not the freezer, not yet. And I cleaned the snot out of. I took all the shelves out. I scrubbed it. I vacuumed my refrigerator. And I washed all that. I did a lot. I did laundry on top of all that. And then I did dishes. And then I did the cleaning of the fridge. I did the vacuuming of the place. Oh man. It was a lot of. Well, it was very productive at least. I had a productive 4 days. But it kicked my ass. I keep telling myself, and I'm like, yeah, this is nothing. The pain that I'm in right now, whew. There were people in the old country forced to do manual labors in shackles, and people. This guy has bumper stickers all over his bumper. But anyway, Yeah, like it makes me think about all the slaves and stuff back in the day. Building damn pyramids. I don't think that they built pyramids, but they did force them to do a lot of construction manual. This lane is closed. You better let me in, you big red truck. Oh wow, this lane is all closed. Thanks, construction! Nobody likes you either. So yes, I was like, yeah, this is nothing. Those poor people. Those poor people. Then I ate some steaks so that I can eat protein because I learned that when you get over 30, your body starts to eat muscle instead of fat because muscle has higher nutrients or something like that. I don't know the technicalities. But yeah, that's why you plateau when you only do like cardio or something, which explains it. That is my weekend story. Blood, sweat, and tears. I got scraped up all kinds. I didn't lose my thumb or any of my fingers using the tile saw. And I was the only person doing the tile saw, so I am now a tile saw expert. Anyway, I'm glad it's laid down. Like, I'm so glad. So at least the hard part is done, and the noisy part is done. What port is this? Will I do anything else? No, I watched People vs. OG, and I watched some Lucifer as well. Yeah, sure did. That was it. That was my 4 days of madness. Now I gotta go back and, I don't think I ever finished my return story. So, yes, the tile. Wow, see what happens when your brain doesn't think in the morning? So I took back the tile to Home Depot, and you buy it in a case. And I was saying, like, the boxes come in 9. And then when I went to the lady was, like, giving me all kinds of attitude. And I was like, I'm going to punch you in the throat if you give me attitude, lady. I am not in the mood. Because I bought it at one store, and the gentleman named Jack, very helpful. Again, like I said that. He told me I could just take back whatever tiles that I don't use. So I went and I was getting my money back. And so they were like, no, you bought it by the box. Oh, you bought it by the box and the SKU isn't on your receipt, so we can only give you store credit. And I was like, well, I certainly didn't pay in store credit, so what the hell? So she gave me store credit for like $11, and then I went and bought like a light my valve for the ice maker, whatever. But I was like, really? Store credit? Really? You gonna do that to people? I paid, I have my receipt, and you're gonna give me store credit. What if I didn't have anything else I needed to buy? Luckily I did. What if I didn't? I had yummy Chipotle this weekend. Yummy Chipotle. So good. Why is there so many people on the road? I don't like. Anyways, I'm very out of it right now. I hope I don't get in an accident like this douchebag is trying to do. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Poopy pants. Yes, I'm sore, I'm tired, I want to hibernate for a little while. This was my chance to hibernate. So I was like, 4-day weekend, yay! Instead I did so much manually. I even changed the light bulbs out in my little retro globe thingies in the kitchen. So now I have LED white lights. Yay, they last forever. not even close. I'm halfway to work. Not even. Halfway. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Right. Where are your sunglasses? Where is the right? Ta-da! I'm so beautiful now. But when I bought, I think, no, I already said. I already told that story. That story I have already said. Bud Light truck. I would push the stop button, but I'm driving. So I will do that when I am at red light. Poor daddy. I love my daddy. He is a wonderful daddy. I'll be very sad when he is gone. It will not be a good day. It will not be a good day. Okay, make up your mind, dick face. You either want to go or you don't. Go. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Ah! I can make this light. This concludes our session of talking to you in the morning time. Hope you enjoyed my not very turned on brainness. Alright guys, thank you for listening. Bye bye.